Hey, welcome back, everybody, to another tutorial for Valuable.app. This is just a quick tutorial to show you how to navigate around in our 2.0 web experience. So here we are on the website, and what we're going to do is I'm going to show you some ways to get around your folders. So here we are. When you want to go back, you can always just hit the back button. And here we have two accounts. One is shared with me, which is the Sunshine Estate Sales company that we've set up here just as a demo. And I've got my personal items that I keep to myself, and those are in my own personal account. You can have one personal account, and then you can be a member of any number of accounts, and they'll all show up down here below. So here's my one account. And so if you're part of like an estate sale franchise or elder mover franchise or something like that, and you have a franchise, you're going to see that your franchise here because they will have invited you in. And also you'll see this. Going forward, we're going to make this a little bit easier to understand, and you'll see a nice panel or a screen full of just your estate sales or just your projects. But right now, this is how it looks. And so here we are in Sunshine Estate Sales Raleigh. And to navigate in there, you just click on it, or you can twisty down, and you can see here's all the estate sales in this account under this particular organization. So this is sort of your organizational view. And then under sale events, here are all the actual events. You'll see that the one that has some other folders inside of it is kind of a brighter color, and you can twist on that. And you'll see that Rachel's House has another subfolder called Living Room. So that's how you can navigate up and down your folder tree. And if we go right into the top level, you'll notice that you have 3 items that are in that top level folder for whatever reason. And you can, you'll see that 2 of them are priced. So if I hit unpriced, you'll only see the one that still needs a price. So you can do that, or you can clear it. And unsold the same way. Of course, in this case, none of them have been sold. They don't have a sold price. And you can include, this is a really handy button. You can include subfolders. You'll see all of the items in all of the folders underneath Sunshine Estate Sales. And over here on the right-hand side, you can see where they live. So here we can see the standing Buddha statue is in Rachel's house. So if we click on Rachel's house, we see everything in Rachel's house. And again, if we hide subfolders, we see just this one item that is in her, in the top level folder of her house. And clearly inside the living room are the rest of them. And sure enough, there they are. Another thing to notice is that you have your breadcrumbs up on the top. And so the breadcrumbs will walk you back up to the parent folder, Rachel's House in this case, or you can go all the way up to sale events. Go up to sale events, and again, you can hit include subfolders, and you have everything that has been in a sale. You can also go over to analytics and see that, you have this is how many items have been priced. This is your overall profit, etc. So you can look at it that way. You have a total value in this case of, this is all just kind of fake data, but total value of 18,000, total number of assets 269. Analytics is handy, and then settings is where you're going to want to put in. And anything you put in here will give your AI instructions. So I usually put in this is an estate sale in Raleigh, and any other advice that you want to give the AI, like what kind of discounts you usually apply to online retail prices that you might find in comparables to set up what you think the right price is. And that's all in settings, and that's it. So you can always go back now to Sunshine Estate Sales and all the way back to sale events. Again, twisty. There's your sale events, and go right down in there. Look at the items. From there, we'll have we have other tutorials about how to work with your photos. This is our newest feature, the photo booth. This will shortly have a way to show them by date. So right now you can see all of the items, all of the photos for each of the items. So some have just one photo, some have many, or as many as 6, like over here, and you can decide which ones you want to use. And you can also These are some pretty cool things. Like, let's take this one and this one. And we'll see if there's another good one in here. Sure, how about this one here? And then we can go up here and enhance the photos. And in this case, let's just put them on white background. And you can see that the three that we selected are all getting processed. And we already have one up, and that one's been processed. We can save that one as new. We can, let's see how that one looks. Nice and clean. So we'll replace that one. And then, I don't like that one. Let's actually, you know what? The one I don't like is this one. We'll save this one as new. And there we go. So apply to enhancements. And now those items have been include subfolders, folders. Yeah. And now we'll see that we have the new picture here, which we can also crop and rotate if we want. We can change the aspect ratio to square or to 4:3. That looks really nice like that. I'm going to save it, X out of here, X out, and sure enough, that just looks really good. And that's all it takes. So there's all the new photos, and then you can drag them to order them. And then you can select the ones that you want to send to your marketing sites by just going like this. You say, well, I just want these three. And then you can download them. You can include a summary text file, which will basically create an SEO friendly summary of, kind of a marketing paragraphs for the event that you can put into, say, estatesales.net or your own website. And there you go. So it's going to download these three pictures and this text file that you can cut and paste into when you're setting up your event on .net. And that's it. And you download, and then you grab them from the folder you downloaded and put them into your website, and you're good. And I think that's all we'll show today. I think that's how you get around. Remember the breadcrumbs up top. You can always go back with the back button here on top, and you can always go all the way out to the folder view. And don't forget those twisties. Be a fast way of navigating around as well. The last thing I'll show you is that, sometimes people forget that, you have a search bar right there. So if you want to get right to the thing you want to see, get right in there, and you are now in that folder. And if you want to get back out, you want to get to parent, sale event, and so on. That's it for now. I hope that helps. See you in the next video.